Y'all, if there is not enough controversy in this world, what could even be worse than people trying to enforce religions and all that? I think I know one or two people. One of them is someone who goes by the name of that vegan teacher. Yes. Today I'm going to be reacting to quite a few of her shorts and videos. So without further ado, let's click on her channel and see what the heck we're gonna find. So, what? Let me see this.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some want a house in the desert.
You see, do you feel bad about that vegan teacher? Really? Okay, now you think that that's fish. They're mermen and more women. America. You know?
They're just babies.
Bruh.
They're just little baby boys. When you eat eggs, you pay for this to happen.
That's not how eggs are made, bro.
Babies.
Sorry, that's not how eggs are made.
When you eat eggs, you pay for this cycle of violence to happen. Because these little boys are considered to be useless. Because when they
I'm gonna stop you right there, Mrs. What the heck is this? Like, actually, I'm not showing my face in this one because I'm about to go to sleep after this video. But what the heck? Like, hold on. I've got a question. So, if you post videos about animals being slaughtered and how it's all like animal abuse and all that, why do you post about it if you hate it so much? I mean, if you spread awareness, okay, good for you, but like, if you're trying to make a valid point and you're failing at it, that's just a skill issue, actually. And
hello, students.
what?
Welcome to class.
Animal abusers. I'm gonna react to every single one of these. Watch.
Hello, students. We have wonderful news. SS Sniper Wolf is well on her way to becoming vegan. She's already completed step 1, which is to put up her fists and fight the messengers, who are just here to tell the truth about the horrible ways that animals are treated in the meat, dairy, and egg industries. She got it first quick, only 99 cents.
Okay. That's a red flag. Huge red flag there, vegan teacher. Huge red flag. If you're glad that she's becoming vegan, why is it in the dang animal abuse section? Idiot. What is that? That just proves my point. For call me Chris.
Hello, students.
Hold on guys, let me get up here.
Hello, students. Welcome to class. What do you see here?
A pig?
Do you see a mother?
Yeah. So what? I mean, hold on. So, I feel like there's a reason. But I feel like there's a reason that she's locked up in a cage. Because, you know how the udders are faced out? There's probably a gap underneath that cage. And my friends, they used to have pigs, and the mother kept on rolling on the pigs. So that's why.
Do you see her babies?
Yeah?
Let's count them together, okay?
Okay.
Let's start on this side.
What side?
1, 2, there's another one lying here. That's 3,
3.
4, 5, 9, and 10. 10 babies.
Okay. What about
Do
it?
you see the mother's face?
No.
Where's her face?
Mm.
Where's her head?
Oh wait, I actually just noticed that.
See her babies? Can she smell them? Lick them?
Wait a minute. There's ears on the other side, you idiot.
Can she do anything? Any normal behaviors that any mother would when her babies are there beside her? Raise your hand if you know somebody who's had a baby. Who has a baby right now? Maybe a neighbor. Maybe you have a little cousin. Maybe you yourself are a mom.
Nope, I'm not a lady, but still I know.
Maybe you're a dad. A new dad. Can you imagine what it would be like if someone you loved was enslaved like this, put in a cage for a crime they never committed, and was unable to see their babies, to hug them, to be close to them?
You just make depressing content. Like, you make it seem like everything's bad, but you know what everyone says. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. So,
Hello students, welcome to class. Every day's a new day. Let's look at your comments. Learn to discover your empathy. Thank you for being.
you know what? Whatever. Stop hurting animals. Be kind to
This video is
baby.
for Call Me Chris.
What is this? Let me see this.
This video is for Call Me Chris. Call Me Chris. You have millions and millions of followers on TikTok,
Okay.
Instagram, and YouTube.
I am actually one of her subscribers.
You told us that you had been sexually assaulted. And in that video,
What?
you sat on your couch and you were crying. And my heart went out to you. It might not seem like it, because in a subsequent video, I asked you why it is that if you were sexually assaulted, that you keep paying others to do the same thing to animals. You should be vegan by now, Chris.
Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Tommy in it? Yo, Tommy in it, let's go. These bros are about to like roast the heck.
Hello,
Okay. Videos with on-screen lyrics. Okay. Songs by Miss Katie. Animals. That's hilarious. Praying to God. I'm sorry, but Miss Vegan Teacher, could you tell me what video was it? Hold on, give me a minute, please. Explain that! Listen, take a listen.
God is great at creating serial killers. Lions who devour zebras, snakes who devour mice. You know, he's great.
That's just the way life goes. Like, seriously, no.
God is great at creating serial killers.
So, what the heck? So, hold on. Do you realize that if you're eating plants, how much work animals put into making the plants. For example, bees. Like, they make all the honey, yada, yada. And guess what? They pollinate the flowers. And the flowers pollinate the bees to make honey. And they have a little gig going on where the bees make honey and the flowers grow because of the bees. And then whenever the bees come back, they harvest it. So she didn't appreciate the thing of bees. But let's go what to buy and what.
Everybody, let's see what we can get at Walmart today.
10 minutes, I'm gonna hate this. Ooh, yay! Does it come with a free steak? Oh man. Yo. Oh man. Is there anyone throwing the pigskin? Yeah, see what I did there?
Let's see what we can get at Walmart today.
Let's see here.
Nope. Nope. Yes. 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 Yep. Pears are vegan. Yep. Yep. Figs are vegan. Tomatoes are vegan. Awesome. Oranges are vegan.
They're just plants.
Dates are vegan. I eat these every
I
single day.
hate dates.
Sweet potatoes, load up on these. High in
You just gotta squish them first and then they're good.
yes to garlic, and yes to ginger.
Heck no, my mom's
Spinach.
allergic to ginger.
Eat this every single day. Put it in your smoothie.
And spinach is
Almonds are
okay.
vegan. Apricots are vegan. Nuts, seeds, raisins. Yep. Yep. Pumpkin seeds are vegan. Sunflower seeds are vegan.
Okay.
Almonds are vegan too.
And
Peanuts are vegan. Definitely not. They contain gelatin. Says it right on the back. Pork.
okay. And like, is it because it's in the shape of a bear? Or what? But look, it says may contain peanuts and tree nuts, milk, soya, and wheat. So, let me get this straight. You like bread. You like bread. Now, you like plants and all that. Let me say this. How do I say this? Basically, if a cow eats the plants and they milk the cow, which you probably don't like milk, they put milk in bread, just so you know.
No. Walnuts are great. Eat these every day.
Cool.
Never buy butter. It comes from a cycle of violence in the dairy industry.
Okay. And
Cabbage. Yes, vegan.
gives you a lot of gas. I
Carrots are
hate it.
vegan.
The heck?
Load up on asparagus.
No!
Use celery as a base for any kind of soup or stew with onions.
Use celery as a weapon to ward away any vegans coming your direction.
Red peppers are vegan.
Spicy?
Yellow peppers are vegan.
Not spicy?
Green peppers are vegan.
Not that spicy.
Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable, and you should be eating cruciferous
Horrible!
vegetables every single day. So is kale.
Don't care. Walking is vegan. Cool.
Yum. Pineapples are vegan.
Pineapples, I can agree with it.
Yep, it's vegan.
I hate cantaloupes. Don't care what you say.
Papaya. Yep, it's vegan.
I've never even had papayas.
Yep. That was just a random stranger who wanted to view my video. I was like, okay. Never buy this. It comes from a cycle of violence that is the dairy industry. Never buy this. Never buy this. Apples are vegan.
You already said that.
Carrots are vegan.
Cool.
This brand has a ton of vegan things. Look at that. Veggie
Vegan
chicken.
chicken nuggies? I thought you were all against the whole nugget thing.
This is vegan too. Buy this. This is also vegan.
Ooh, that looks good.
And some sausages.
Ooh.
Light Life has tempeh. That is vegan. Get that.
Nah, that doesn't
And
look
they
good.
have smart dogs.
The heck?
Grapes are vegan.
But where do they get the meat for the plant-based
Oh my
hot
god,
dogs?
look at the size of that strawberry.
Holy, that is big.
Brussels sprouts are vegan.
Only when they're covered in butter and air fried.
They're so delicious.
Only,
Some recipe.
specifically.
Try 'em. Hummus is vegan. It's made with tahini and chickpeas.
Yeah, but you realize that there's butter, and when that comes from the process of the dairy cycle or industry, whichever one.
Here's a different flavor. Roasted garlic. Oh, so good. You
Don't-
dip some carrots in that, some crackers.
Okay.
Here's an onion flavor. You know, you can just make toast and dip it in that too. So good. Here's a tabbouleh salad. This is vegan too.
Salakadoola manchikaboola bibbidi
Never
bobbidi.
did this.
Yes,
Violet.
tasty.
This is
Ooh,
violet.
tasty.
This is violet.
Man, that is my dream.
This is an innocent animal who didn't want to die.
Oh,
Begged for their
that
life.
looks good. But animals can't speak.
It
Sorry
says
about that.
humanely raised. It's a lot of bullshit. There's no right way to do the wrong thing and enslave and murder animals.
Yeah, but
Never buy this.
why? It's good.
This was someone with a family.
Taco night.
This was a 6-month-old baby pig who was murdered in a gas chamber. In
How do you know
the
that?
Nazis murdered the Jews.
A gas chamber? I'm about to go freaking Jedi sicko mode on this motherfucker if she doesn't shut the heck up. Yeah, man, I'm a Jedi. Fear me. Ooga booga. Yeah, whatever. But still, like, Black Forest ham with the water is actually sort of good because it's good for sandwiches.
Definitely not.
Ooh.
These are all innocent animals who didn't want to die.
And? Okay.
Look how many murdered chickens are here. They never did.
That's, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, man? Only 4? You act like that's one chicken a leg. Like, idiot.
Single thing wrong to us ever.
Yeah, but they peck you in the ankles.
And they deserve to live.
Not always.
And this is bullshit when they say this halal stuff. There's no right way to do the wrong thing.
No right way to do the wrong thing. So are you saying that there's always a wrong way to do the right thing? You know what I'm saying? But I actually don't. Oh, it's beef. Hamburgers. I actually like shaping the patties. It's really good. Because you can make it any shape you
Killing
want.
an innocent animal is wrong.
Tacos!
There are plenty of vegans who are Muslim. You don't need to eat animals. Never buy ham.
Turkey! I mean ham. Jeez.
What we're looking at here is a morgue.
A morgue. That's actually a place where dead bodies are held until they're buried. Dumma. Actually, I think it's a place for their autopsies. I'm not sure.
Alright, here's some vegan meats. Look at that. Plant-based burgers. That's good.
This is what makes me really mad. Because you don't like meat, yeah, you eat vegan meat. Jeez. I've had enough of this video. Let's just move on to the next video. Ripe.
Oh, apparently DJ Loves Turds did another video about me just 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I wonder what that could be about. Beluga. Yo, Beluga is a goat, bro. You gotta subscribe to his channel. You got to. Only eat fries? What the hell? Vegans try meat for the first time?
Hello, students.
Good for them! Let's watch it.
Rum has all kinds of states.
Let's follow the appearance. Hold on. Here, I gotta put this in the notepad because I am horrible at making abbreviations off the top of my head. Here, let me sit in my brand new gaming chair. It feels cool saying that. Holy frick, that is a large fish. So let's go. You know what? So the Uji didn't useless junk I don't need to know. Boom, man. Boom.
Exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com.
Booking.com. Yeah. Sorry, bro. That was loud.
Half off all.
Bro.
Okay,
Domino's is actually kind of goated though, but the
door.
okay, let's.
Hello, students. Welcome to class. Today we're going to be watching some terrible, terrible people who apparently said that they weren't eating animals for a really long time. And then they suddenly decided to try to taste their flesh. Why? Well, we don't know exactly why, but we know it is one of two reasons. One is that they were never vegan to begin with, and two, they were the scum of the earth and somebody paid them a huge amount of money to pay for the rape, torture, confinement, kidnapping, sadness, betrayal, and murder.
Okay, why is it rape though? Like, actually? Because cows being milked isn't rape. I'm just saying. I'm defending my cause. And like, if it's nothing to do with an anal hole, it's not exactly rape. But it is, how do I say this? How do I put this in a way? Basically just like someone touching you and then running. It's basically just that.
Of innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to them ever. Would you like
But
to see
as I mentioned a while ago, those darn chickens, they be pecking me in the ankles. So yeah, I will be having me some chicken tenders on
You
Wednesday.
ready?
No.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk, don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how. Alright, so before we begin watching this piece of crap, let's make sure that you guys have subscribed to my channel and press the notification bell.
I'm not, and I never will, idiot.
And not hell for these poor innocent animals. Alright, you guys ready?
Oh my gosh, my dogs are barking. Sorry.
And we're tasting meat for the first time in like 30 years.
Yo.
Vegetarian, of course she's vegetarian. Guys, in case you didn't know the difference, vegetarians are terrible people. They still go underneath cows and suckle them. That's right.
Oh,
boys and
hey,
girls.
yo.
Vegetarians still think that
You're
they're
not a
babies.
baby cow, bro.
That they're cows. So that's kind of crazy, isn't it? They also do all kinds of things like wear leather, wear fur. They still go to places like SeaWorld. They don't care if the animals, the whales, the dolphins are kidnapped from the wild and placed into small swimming pools. They are not ethical people. They also steal the eggs from chickens. So these people we all know are going to hell because it clearly says in the Bible, thou shalt not steal. So we shouldn't be stealing anything from animals, right?
Right, but the Lord laughs in the face of the... Wait, hold on. What was it? I forgot. It was, I think the verse says directly that the Lord laughs in the faces of the wicked, in which a while ago we saw her praying to God. Well, praying to God, and then saying God is great and making serial killers. Oh no, he created lions and mice and snakes and all that. Oh no, but if he didn't exist, I wouldn't be here. So, but who gives a crap about him? Because he's a murderer. Like, actually, bro, you need to be quiet about religious stuff. Because you... Oh my gosh. How do I say this? You're pulling your own leg here, man. Like, actually. So...
And it also says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. So we don't believe in...
Okay. Yeah, not kill each other. We aren't animals. Okay?
Really, vegans are good, vegans are awesome, vegetarians are terrible.
Yeah, but there's a reason to call it curse words. There was a whole South Park episode of this. If you say the curse word too much, a curse will be put on you. And you literally said BS like 4 times, I think. I don't know.
Look, it's pretty obvious that these people haven't seen this important documentary. If you haven't watched it yet, it is essential learning for this class.
I don't care.
DominionMovement.com. Go there right now.
No.
DominionMovement.com.
No.
You come back and watch this video after you've seen this.
No.
When you watch the documentary Dominion, you will see many animals and how they are treated before they end up on your plate.
Okay.
This here is a baby cow.
And?
A baby cow is no different than a baby dog, a puppy. Imagine a puppy.
Well, they are actually very different because puppies, baby dogs, don't produce milk. And they're entirely different species. So I gotta disagree with you there. But, I mean, what can I say? I know the horrors. It wasn't that bad. I mean, sure, I can get a little graphic sometimes, but, I mean, I've skinned a deer twice, so it's not that bad because, I mean, whenever the bladder just gets open, pee just goes everywhere, but all the guts and the blood, it's not that big of a deal for me. I've seen worse.
Away from his mother at just a few days old, and take it away to be hung upside down, to have his head cut off, so people could put his body in a package like this and in a fridge. It is vitally important that we have good people on this.
Is it not preservation or what?
This violence, to this betrayal, to this sadness. Thank you for those of you who are vegan, and to the rest of you, go and watch Dominion like I told you to.
No.
Let's keep watching.
Now that is some tasty barbecue.
So I'm really just completely turned off.
Why do you have water?
I'm really nervous. Coming up to 5 years, I would be vegetarian now, I'd say. I fell off the wagon once or twice at the start, because not easy. But yeah, good 5 years, I'm proud to say.
So she's proud to say that she stopped eating animals, but she still pays for them to be murdered and kidnapped. You know, in the dairy industry, they kidnap the baby boy cows and they murder them. Do you know why? It's terrible. Because they'll never be able to grow up to give milk. So
First of all, stop assuming everything is boys. Girls, like you, if you ever had a child, you would have to breastfeed them. Men don't have the ability to give people milk, okay? I'm just saying. Because, like, actually, you gotta stop assuming that things are all boys. Like, actually.
they consider them to be useless in the industry. Same for the baby chicks. The baby boy chicks are also murdered. Nobody wants roosters. So all of you boys and men out there, imagine that you were born in the body of a baby cow or a baby chick.
I would kick them and run, man. And I would pick them ankles so I wouldn't die without a fight. That's what most animals do to protect themselves. It's just the way of life.
You'd be doomed to a life of hell. A very short life of just a few days.
Don't. Oh, that is the best.
Sausage with, is that bacon around it, is it?
How much money do you think that she was paid? How much? Take a guess.
Like,
$1,000?
no, just for free.
$10,000? $100,000? $1 million? Do you know how much they would have to pay me to eat meat? There is no amount of money on earth that they could pay me to eat meat. Because I don't want flesh in my body.
Brokey.
I want to make sure that I get to heaven. And if you deliberately pay people to hurt animals, you go to hell.
Do you go to church?
Be very careful.
Do you go to church?
And by the way, those of you who are atheists, well, you know, you should be good anyway.
Oh my gosh. Hey, vegan teacher. Guys, I'm going to tag the vegan teacher in this video. So, I'm just going to say this for example. Stitch. He is from a TV show, and he's turned into a pillow. He is my night leg pillow. And this is Tigger from Disney. He's also a pillow. Now, you love animals and all that, right? So what happens whenever I turn myself like this? How do you feel about that, huh? See how stupid that is? Jeez. I can't take any more of this.
Regardless of what your religion tells you.
Time to change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills.
Do you go to church every Sunday? Like, actually.
Chicken out that store is got
Oh, yeah! I've actually never been to Chipotle.
for real.
But the chicken looks good. Everything else looks horrible.
And turn it into a career.
Ooh, wait, the Navy?
Learn more at Navy.com.
Yo. Whenever I'm 18, I might actually join the Navy or something like that. I'll at least try to enlist, but I'm gonna definitely be making military content because I'm gonna stick my phone in. They ain't ever gonna know. So take that.
Why is she saying, I'm sorry, it's not as good as I remember, instead of apologizing to the animal that she is stabbing with her fork and cutting?
Yeah, you do that with a plant.
I just couldn't imagine swallowing it.
Ooh, steak.
How could you imagine swallowing it? The death has already occurred because you've agreed to be on the show, so they killed an animal. You might as well just eat it and shit it out, no? What's the difference? The problem was at the beginning where you agreed to be paid to show up here in the first place. That's the thing you did wrong.
What now? Are they eating a kitten? Is that the problem? Is it a puppy?
Gosh, even
Is it a frog? What is that?
cutting this is hard.
Unbelievable.
Well, then you don't have to worry about it.
Shut
I knew this was gonna
up.
be fun, but you know, I wasn't even gonna allow myself to think what kind of meat.
What is that? A baby cow? Is that veal?
Just how do people do this?
How do people do this? Well, you have done it before. How do people not do it? They have integrity. They make the decision that they're not going to steal from animals. Not their body parts, not their wings, not their legs, and also not their freedom. Don't betray animals.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Just isn't enough food.
Eat beans, eat lentils, eat chickpeas.
The hell are
eat
lentils?
tofu, eat rice, eat broccoli, eat carrots.
No.
Eat every other thing in the grocery store that doesn't involve the morgue. Go veg yourself, go veg yourself.
Cheese.
Go vegan, go veg yourself.
Cheese. Plastic. Legos. Play-Doh.
Stay away from the cemetery part of the store and never ever go on these kinds of shows. There is no amount of money that you could pay a
Oh my.
to do this horrific crime.
What? Oh my. Yo, actually, what is wrong with you? Because there are some Holocaust survivors still out there, and you decide to mock them like that? I figured out I'm partially German, but I don't take huge offense to it. But whenever someone calls me Hitler's servant, I am offended. And I'm aware that I could have been a descendant of a Nazi. I don't give a freak. Like, the Holocaust is not something to make a joke about. Like, actually. Jeez. My God. Your days are numbered, vegan teacher. I know. I know everything on this planet, including that you are gonna die one day. One day. For all the controversy you started in this world, the world will have a new beginning. One without you in it. Bye-bye. Anyways, let's continue with this horrible dookie videos. Okay.
Alright, let's lock in. We got a lot of videos. The vegan TikToker who's worse than that vegan teacher.
Yeah, bro. It's called Vegan Booty, like V dash booty. Wait, ooh.
Dear vegans, if you love animals so much, then why do you eat all their food?
Getting tips with Granny.
That's true though. I like this dude. He's cool. Oh, nice.
Guys, the vegan lady's not actually vegan, she's buying a turkey.
It's not mine.
It's literally in your car.
You want it?
And bye-bye, chicken.
Guys, the vegan lady's not actually vegan, she's buying a turkey.
She bought a freaking turkey. What?
Vegan lady? Guys, I caught the vegan lady eating a cheeseburger.
No, I'm not.
It's right in your hand.
Give me that.
Vegan lady?
Yo.
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? No, it's not too late. Stay alive.
Stop that.
Stay alive. Huh? Oh my goodness. It's not too late.
Oh, yes. Okay, she just hurts my brain. She drives people insane. She needs to find her brain. And I gotta think of a part for that. I'm going to hit you in the brain. I don't know. Yo, there's meat in that. Oh, yes.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, it's fine. Vegan donut. You're vegan from now on.
I've already seen that before, but that's still hilarious.
A mom is currently making headlines as she refuses to get rid of her daughter's lice. The reason for this is because she's vegan. She feels so bad about killing the lice that she's just gonna let her daughter suffer. That is so bad. That's like caring about the life of an ant more than your kid. Oh my god. A mom?
Yeah, that's insane though. Oh, what is
You know
this?
who makes me really mad? The vegan teacher. That old Randy.
No, I relate to that.
Bro,
She is kind of crazy.
So she goes live like every day. She's like, don't eat meat. It's like fine, like I support vegans, but I'm a meat eater, as you can tell. Do you see my eyelids are like red?
What does that have to do with eating meat?
When your iron is high, your eyelids are really red, but when it's low, they're white. And a few weeks ago, mine were totally white.
Were you a vegan a few weeks ago?
Yeah. And I kept standing up and falling, like I did in that podcast. You know who makes me really mad? 3, 2, 1, sing.
Yay! She got banned. Yippee! 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 Oh dang! Eating ass is wrong.
3, 2, 1, sing. Eating my ass wrong. Slurping my ass wrong.
Look. I can't even watch these videos because they're dookie.
With McCormick, every dish is made to share.
Oh yeah, taco night, taco night.
Zoom in, sweetheart. My eyes are bad.
Some people can't help.
Yo guys, I'm gonna do a catalog update tomorrow.
They're just babies. They're just little baby boys. When you eat eggs, you pay for this to happen.
Okay.
They're just babies.
I'm not showing that side because there's stuff.
You pay for this cycle of violence to happen because these little boys are considered to be useless. Because when they grow up, they'll never be able to lay eggs. Imagine this was you or someone you love, your brother, your cousin.
Yo,
It is
yo,
everyone's moral
yo
obligation
guys,
to
check out my lightsaber though. Like,
now you know
I got the custom design. Like,
that you don't
you see, I got that point, that. There's the lever, really cool. And then we got the lightsaber looking part. It, yeah, bro. Woo! MJD. Show empathy, have mercy. Words and music by that vegan teacher to my response to Gordon Ramsay after he made fun of me and oh my god. This is the last vegan teacher video I'm watching. And if I get viral on this video, bro, I'm making a part 2 and 3. I am locked in. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I also was gonna say that don't you know? Like, I learned this in 5th grade. Sympathy is when you, like, oh man, I'm sorry for your loss. I haven't had to go through that yet, but, like, I'm sorry, man. Empathy is like, oh no, don't kill me. I've been killed before. I know how it. Well, you're dead, but I'm not dead, so I can't show empathy for you. You see how that makes sense? Sympathy, not empathy, idiot. You know what? Let's look on my homepage.
Yo.
See, guys, this is what my whole For You page is like. It's mostly rocket stuff and planes and sometimes Roblox and rockets, games, like, yeah, Roblox, memes, yeah, and you know what, whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and see y'all later in part 2 or part 3 if this video goes viral.